Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Stephanie Yin. In this video, I'm going to talk about the mistake that I find in November. So why don't we start with 30 to 20 Q mistakes. So the first mistake is misread the ladder. So here is the example. So in the actual game, white Atari here and black extend, of course, otherwise the stone will get captured. So black extend and the white is blocked here. So in the actual game, I think white was thinking, I have a stone here, so the ladder doesn't work for black. Because if black chased from this direction, and then white is going to connect here. So if black Atari from the other way, and then since there's a white stone on the top, and it seems the ladder doesn't work for white. So it doesn't work for black. So in the actual game, black Atari'd, and then black chose the net and sacrificed the two stones on the side. Which is still okay for black in this game because there's a one weak stone on the top. So since black has sacrificed the two stones and now black has a sente and black is able to kill that stone. However, there is a better way for black in this situation, which is the ladder. It looks like the stone is the ladder breaker. Actually, black has a reverse ladder. So we already tested out this move doesn't work because white is eventually going to connect. But actually we can Atari from the top and keep Atari the group. And now we can wedge. That's also Atari. Seems it doesn't work because this is Atari move. And our first intuition is just to connect, right? Because our stone is in Atari. But if we simply connect here and the white now is connected, we can't kill this group anymore. So there is a Tatsuji now, which is Atari, and sacrifice this black stone, and then we can Atari on the back. And now we change the direction of the ladder, but still this whole group only has two liberties left. And then eventually this group is dead. And it will have this stone here so that make the ladder works for black. Alright, so now let's look at the second mistake. The second mistake is to run one space jump to escape. And here is the example. So in the actual game, white decided to take the 3-3 invasion and give up the approach stone here. So white take the 3-3 invasion and white decided to live in the corner. That's Hane, that Hane to Sente, and connect. Since there's a cutting point, black needs to connect here. So in the actual game, white played a one space jump here to expand the I space, which is the mistake. So the correct move should be the knight's move. Why is this the mistake? So usually the one space jump is okay to expand your I space. But in this situation, why is it a mistake? The answer is after white jump here, if black pushes and white has to block. So after this exchange move, now we can see there's two cutting points in the corner. So if black cuts and white has to Atari here, otherwise the three stones are dead. So Ataris, and now black can Atari here and sacrifice the stone on the cutting point, and now black is able to kill the stone, the one space jump stone. So if we play the correct move, which is the knight move here, if black push, white now can block, and now we can see there's only one cutting point here, and the cutting point in the second line doesn't work, and there's no other cutting point on the right side. So all of the white stones are connected. So the correct joseki is if white plays the knight's move and black needs to block and extend, connect, and push. Before white lives, white wants to create another cutting point of weakness for black. and then white can live in the corner and sente. Okay, so now these are the two mistakes for 30 to 20 Kyu players, and now let's look at the mistakes for 19 to 10 Kyu players. The next mistake is the wrong vital point to attack, and here is the example. In the actual game, white decided to invade black's moyo here, and black played a knight's move and tried to enclose on the top, and white played a knight's move here, which I think white actually has a better move, which is the one space extension on the top. The reason why this move is better than the knight's move is because after we played in one space extension on the top, not only we expanded I space on the top, but also later on after we slide here, we are already alive, and we destroy the black's territory as well. So since white made mistake first, and probably now you already know where is the correct move for the next move as black. So in the actual game, black played a knight's move, and I think black is trying to expand the moyo here, but the peep to the knight's move is the vital point, because what black wants to do is since there's a cutting point, white has to fix the weakness and make the bamboo shape. So after this exchange move, now we can see white doesn't have even one eye, and at the same time, in order to fix the weakness here, white has to help black to play this exchange move. Now the territory on the side is getting stronger. Okay, so now let's move to the next mistake. The second mistake by 19 to 10 Kyu player is the wrong cutting move, and here is the example. So in the actual game, both black and white are fighting in the upper left corner, and so far this group is almost settled, but in the actual game, black noticed that there's some aji of this two shapes, the knight's move with the one space jump. So black decided to wedge, which is the wrong cutting move. Why? It's because black misread a very good move for white. So black was thinking if white Atari from either side, and black is able to cut the 3 stones off, and black can still play here and cut the 3 stones off on the top. Because after wedge, now I can create a Atari here, and the 3 stones are dead. But in the actual game, black didn't see white actually can bump here and let black connect first, so that white is able to Atari on the back. And now everything is connected. So the cutting point over here doesn't work for black because white can ladder it. So where is the correct cutting move? So the correct cutting move is just simply a touch here directly. So if white pushes here, and then black can cut, and now white is facing 2 cutting points. One is Atari from the bottom and cut the whole group, and second, if black is able to connect this stone with the group on the right, the 4 stones is dead. So if white goes here, black now is able to connect the stone. If white kill the stone, I know the ladder doesn't work for black, but black can Atari on the bottom and cut the whole group off, and there's not enough eye space for white to live on top. So the correct move is just simply attach on the knight's move. Alright, now let's look at the mistakes by 9 to 1 Kyu players. The next mistake is invading too early, and here is the example. So after black and white finished Joshoseki from upper left corner, and white decided to extend here and also expand the moyo on the top. So in the actual game, black is too hurry, and black thinks the moyo is getting too big, and now I need to invade, which is too early and it's not a good move. The reason is after black invades here, the group on the top is getting heavier and heavier, and eventually black lost the control of the whole board, because we have to take care of this group, and our stone on the bottom, on the upper right corner is also getting weak, and we have to live again. And now white also has the sente, and white eventually enclosed that corner, and now we can see destroying the moyo on the top. It's only on around 30 points here. So, but if black wait a little bit and approach this corner first, which is a sente, and because the pincer now doesn't work for white because black has too many stones on the top. So white has to either play the Kasumi or knight's move, and black can either enclose this corner first or keep attacking the two stones on the bottom. And after black gets some benefit from attacking the two stones or enclose this corner and get some moyos here, maybe black doesn't even need to invade here, because invading here, get all the territory away, is only 30 to 35 points. But if we can make 30 or 35 points on the right, it's not worth it to invade. So the mistake is invading here too early. So in the opening, we should always approach or enclose the corner first, and before you start the fight, because as soon as the fight starts, everything else is too late. All right, so now let's look at the next mistake. The second mistake by 9-1 Kyu player is a wrong choice on saving a stone. And here is the example. So this is the very classic joseki, the knight's move, knight's enclosed move here, joseki, and this is the last move on the board. And now white has to choose either to save the stone here or protect the stone on the top. So where is more urgent? So in the actual game, white decided to save this stone because this ladder breaker here, now you can see the ladder actually works for black because of the exchange move here. So in the actual game, white made the wrong decision to save the only stone here. Why? It's because after black chose this joseki and give up all the territory on the side, what does black need? Black wants to attack the stone by sacrificing all the territory on the side, right? And now we can see this wall is getting too thick and too strong. And if black push the stone to the strong side, now you can see there's no enough space to make a settlement move. So the correct move should be the two space extension here, even though the stone is laddered, but that's fine because there's only one stone here. It's not that many points. And at the same time, after white make the two space extension here, later on white can approach from the corner and attack the start point, since they're already pincered on both sides. So these are the mistakes by 9-1 Kyu players. Now let's move to 1-4 Dan players. The first mistake by 1-4 Dan player is being too defensive. And here is the example. So that's the last move on the board. Black played a knight's move to the corner, and now it's white's turn. So in the actual game, white played the 3-3 point invasion to protect the corner, which is 2 chicken, because now we can see there's a big moil on the bottom, and both black and white is fighting for extending on this area, because if white has a chance to extend, white can create a square here and make the moil bigger. At the same time, white is reducing black's moil, black's potential here. So this is not that urgent. So if we play here, let's say we play here to expand our moil on the bottom, and we know there's a pincer move to attack the 2 white stones, but we're able to make the 3/3 invasion. And after this exchange move, now we have more eye space, and also we can still jump to the center and create more eye space over here. So the 3/3 invasion is usually the urgent place to live in the corner, but in this situation, this is even more urgent, because that's the both sides of territorial moil for black and white. So now let's look at the second mistake by 1 to 4 dan players. The last mistake of this month is attacking from the wrong side. And here is the example. So in this game, black is trying to expand the potential and the moil from top and from bottom. So the question is, where is bigger and where is more urgent for black to start the moil? So in the actual game, black played the shoulder hit here. And the purpose of the shoulder hit is to try to attack the 2 space extension shape, so that black can get some sentes on the top, and on the bottom, and get more stones in order to expand the moil here. But since there's only 3 black stones on the top, usually white has to use an actual move here to fix the weakness. But since there's only 3 stones, white doesn't have to play actual move to fix the weakness. Instead, white played an extension move on the bottom. Not only this move limits the whole potential, but also white extends some territory on the bottom as well. So you might have a question now, what if black tries to attack this group? If black attack from the left, white is able to make an eye. If black attack from the top, and white can capture the stone first, and white is still able to escape or break out. So where is the correct direction to attack the 2 stones and expand the moil then? The answer is from the shoulder head from the other side. So that's also a forcing move. White has to extend and connect, and black will play the exactly same variation. And white Atari is here, black extend, and now you can see after these exchange moves, the territory and potential on the top is getting bigger, but also, since the 3 stones in the bottom right corner is actually stronger than the 1 stone, the start point with the knight's move on the upper right corner. So white has to use the actual move to protect. Otherwise, if white, let's say, play here, and then black can Atari and destroy the eye on the top, and then even though white is able to break out or escape from this direction, but when you look at the corner here, it's actually harder for white to escape because the area here is smaller. So if white plays here, and now black can either 1 space jump, keep expanding the territorial potential, or pull the stone back. So the mistake on this game is attack from the wrong side. Alright, so these are the mistakes in November. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and leave some comments below. If you have any more questions, you can go to our website or follow us on Twitter and Facebook page. My name is Stephanie Yin. I will see you next time.